I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be.
A servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. We are live and we are direct this very morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are. And we start this very day by making it abundantly clear that the greatest enemy of a black man is the way that we reason. If not that the way we reason is very, very abhorrent, there is no need or reason why we should be suffering and complaining every blessed day without the courage to do something about it.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program. Please, kindly like and share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. This information is coming to you from the platform that is under the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Please watch closely to the video I'm about to play, where we'll talk about the irredeemable situation of Nigeria. Some of you do not understand. Simply because we are commenting on the social media, you don't believe us. But I want you to get information that are coming from their conventional media. The irredeemable situation of Nigeria is overwhelming, and the end of the zoo has come. It doesn't matter what you think about it. It doesn't matter what you believe. The truth remains that Nigeria has ended and there is no going back. Wherever you are as a Biafran, the earlier you begin to support the independence of the United States of Biafra, the better for you. And if you are from other regions, the earlier you begin to support your own region, the better for you. Biafra is not your problem. Let's watch.
Tinubu is saying, look, his policies are for the long term. So even though we are suffering in the interim, it's for the long term. But he has started. Should we give him more time?
No, we cannot. Because before that, all of us would have died. We cannot. What are you telling me? Then he and his son will be enjoying a bit. Look at what he's doing with his son. Is that a reformer? Is that a reformer? You should show it practically that yes, you meant what you are saying.
He's paying off our debts.
Paying with debts.
$3.5 billion.
Where terrorists are sharing office with him. Is that what you are telling me? What kind of thing is that? Have you seen any drastic action taken against terrorists under Tinubu? And you want to reform? You cannot make progress under insecurity. Quote me. You cannot. So under 2 years, what have you achieved? What is that thing you have left on the ground that has okay? Yes, this man is moving forward. 2 years, nothing to show for it, except promises that are not there. 2 years. And by now we should have been dancing that yes, one sector has been taken care of, especially insecurity.
Barrister, the price of fuel is coming down, it's dropping.
So what?
I think let them take it 825 now.
Please, Mr. Okori, you have started now. 800. Where did they meet it? Where did they meet it?
It's coming down.
Where did they meet it? A bag of rice. Where did they meet it?
Rice is coming down too. I understand that a bag of rice now is 51,000.
Really? I said, where did they meet it? Let them take us there. Our naira exchange income. So if our naira become 14 naira to $1 like in Ghana and in South Africa, what will happen? No, tell me what will happen. Those countries they are not countries, Abi.
The 2025 budget says that naira to dollar will be 1,400, and if by next year it comes down to 1,200, and another 2027 probably 1,800.
I'm not talking to you now. What's the exchange rate? Talk now. Promises that are not there. Your industry, your businesses are closed down. 7.2 million. Mr. Moses, are you listening to me?
They will come back.
7.2 million businesses closed down. Multinational left to your country. When will they return to at least revive the industrial capacity of the country? When?
Barrister, you paint a very scary picture of Nigeria.
Oh, really?
You know what is
that not what is on ground? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me. You under your watch, 7.2 million business closed down. And the employment, they are gone with it. And you are talking of tax reform. Who will pay the tax? Is it not companies? No, tell me, who will pay the tax? When there was worldwide economic meltdown in the Western world, the US government made sure that those businesses did not close down. They get the money to stay in business because they know the implication. Here, you don't even care. You don't bother. And you are telling me you're a master strategy. Which strategy? Under your watch, 7.2 million businesses. Do you know the number we are talking about here? And you say you are which economy? In the next 50 years, those companies will not be revived. In the next 50 years, they will not come back to life.
The tragedy of Nigeria began in 1986 when we did the structural adjustment program. When we were persuaded to devalue our currency every week for 32 years. When I went to school, and many of you are here, the Naira was $1.50. The Naira was almost £1 sterling. They came here, persuaded some brilliant men from Harvard and the World Bank that weekly devaluation was wonderful. 32 years of devaluing your currency until we hit 527. And they were still telling us that the Naira was still overvalued. That brought poverty, misery upon us. Then interest rates went to 30%. So nobody could build a factory, start a farm, produce anything, or create jobs. Because every time you bring in a shipload of rice, you also bring in a shipload of unemployment. Because you are transferring your wealth to sustain other economies. Somehow, Nigerians didn't notice it. So we became a nation of importers. Toothpicks. Each year it cost us $18 million. Importing toothpicks. Tomato paste, $400 million. So you talked about tomatoes now. One basket in town now is less than 2,000 naira. The farmers are losing money because the processors don't have enough funds to set up factories. They are going to do tomato paste. It's food-grade stainless steel. You can't just use anything because you'll be putting poison in people's stomachs. 2 factories have started off. I believe by the middle of next year, we can comfortably tell importers of tomato paste to stop. But when you do, you make enemies. Even the rice we're trying to reduce. We have enemies, heavy enemies, people who can kill if they have a chance, because you're spoiling their business. And let nobody take it lightly. These guys have seized this country's economy, they've taken us hostage, and they have no intention of giving up. Because this is a huge market, a very sweet market, and they have taken control. And I'm saying it because I have been in this business for 41 years and I can tell you some history. Abdullah Adamu is here. Import, milk, sugar, toothpicks, toothpaste, handkerchiefs, pencils. We don't make. To cure Nigerians of that malady will take a while. It will take a strong government. That's the truth. And they are not happy that we're cutting down. When we cut down, they lose money there. So you see all sorts of publications. We're telling lies. We're not growing rice. We're trying to demoralize the local farmers and make sure that the economy fails. That's the story of imports. Now, I read a story recently in the newspapers. The French ambassador, the champagne ambassador in Nigeria, gave an article to The Guardian. He said Nigerians love life. We are the biggest consumers of champagne on planet Earth, more than the French who make it. There are parties you attend in some places where the only drink is champagne. Of course, the individual is free to spend his money, but his money comes from Nigeria's commonwealth. So on imports, it will take a while for us to get used to local goods and accept that we should consume what we produce and produce what we want to consume. So I take your point. We have to take stern measures to cut down on imports because these young boys and girls who have no jobs today are not going to allow us to carry on enjoying life at their expense. They need jobs. They need jobs. They are children. They've graduated, they've come back home to begin a second childhood because there's no factory to employ them. And the ministries can't take any more. But somebody is making sure you fail when you want to produce at home.
The fact that my mother taught me about loyalty. And she says, you will never be loyal to a human being. And I thought, that's rude. You're loyal to my father. She says, no. I am loyal to values. And your father has those values. That is why I'm loyal to him. So you cannot be loyal to a thief. You cannot be loyal to a plunderer. You cannot be loyal to a liar. Be loyal to truth. Be loyal to kindness. Be loyal to good leadership. Be loyal to providence. So that when the people you love cease to hold those values dear, you can draw your loyalty back. If not, we will be loyal to people in authority who are the worst thieves in our society, and it will not bode well for this country's prosperity. Thank you.
Asịkwana Chineke na enweghị ihe ọ ga-eme maka ọ ga-eme gị nwụọ n'ike. Hope asịkwana na ọ dịghị ihe Chineke ga-eme. Ọ ga-emekwa ịfụnanya. Isi eluigwe na enwere ihe ọ ga-eme maka Biafra, ọ ga-eme ya ịfụ ya n'anya. Ịghọtago? Eza ka ọ dị. Ịghọtago? Ọnwa pie. Ogbugo ọtụtụ ọtụtụ agwụgbo.
After watching this video, now you understand very well what we mean when we say that Nigeria is irredeemable. When we call for the disintegration of Nigeria, you will now understand. There is no plan and there is no way Nigeria will survive in the dish that it is today. And Nigeria continues to deepen into more failure, into more disaster, into more insecurity, and into more economic instability. The earlier we begin to think wisely and focus on the solution, which is disintegration, the better for all of us. It is not a selfish request. It is not just about the Biafran. It is about humanity. If you want to save humanity, you must support the disintegration of the contraption called Nigeria. Divide the country along people that have same value system. People that have same value system. The Oduduwa people, the Middle Belt, the Northerners, and the Southeastern and the Biafrans. That is the only solution. No matter how you try to run away from it, it will continue to haunt you. Thank you, and let's keep watching. Go to comment section and share your comments.